Alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. We are playing Marvel United. We're gonna do a random setup, and we got a couple heroes out. We're gonna try this game out, see if it's any good. A lot of people like this game. Seems very simplistic to me, at least with just the base game. There's not a lot to it, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if it's something cool or not. So, I mean, you do get a lot of variability with the different locations, the different powers for the bosses. Although I think we'll see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. So we are shuffling up our Marvel United. All right. So here we go. All right, so we're taking on Red Skull here, by the way. Marvel United. So we're going to put out 6 of these locations randomly. And you're supposed to put them like in a circle around. But what I'm going to do just for ease of things, I'm going to put like 3 over here and 3 over there. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. Hopefully, can I get all these on the camera is the next question. Obviously, just think of these as a circle. Because 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's see how that works. How's that work? Does that work pretty good? So obviously we got a big circle. This Central Park connects to Times Square. Stark Labs, shield carrier around in a circle. All right, we need to place do. All right, so maybe I should actually look at the directions on how to set things up here, huh? That's the rules summary. We don't care about that. We care about setup. Care about setup. Setup. Okay. Villain tracker. Right. And we pick 6 locations and place them around the mission guide. Fill any marked slot with cheese blue. Okay. So you can see here, we've got dudes. We got civilians. Some. Guess we need to put these out, huh? Civilian, thug, civilian. Alright. Peter, what's going on? Meandering Mike, how you doing, guys? We're just setting this up. Random setup, as you guys like to see. Random setup. Just take us a little bit longer to set it up when we do random, but that's just the way it goes. Alright, so there we go. Alright. Let's see what else we got to do here. So we pick the 6, shuffle the threat cards, and place one face up on each slot in the bottom of each location, covering the end of turn effect, adding a threat token to the slot next to them. Some threat tokens contain henchmen characters in the service of the villain. Each of these cards indicate the number of health tokens that should be placed on them. All right, here we go. So we have 6 cards for the 6 locations for the bosses. We're going to start here at Times Square. It's going to get brainwashing. Heroes in this and adjacent locations take 1 crisis token each. We go to Stark Labs. That is Bob, Agent of Hydra, 4 health. 2, 3, 4. It's Bob. Agent of Hydra. Up in the shield carrier, we have Crossbones. Ooh, 6 health. Come here, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 health on Crossbones. Ooh. Over there at the New York Police Headquarters, we have Madam Hydra. Oh my god. Things are not getting any easier, is it? Oh my god. We gotta get out all the... She has 5 health. Madam Hydra's over there at the police headquarters. At Avenger Mansion, we have Subversion. Alright, so that goes there. And last but not least, Central Park has the Hydra Elite Troopers. Each thug on this location requires 2 damage to be defeated. Alright, we have our 12 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards from Red Skull. We'll shuffle these up. Which do you think is easier to learn, Marvel United or Marvel Champions? Marvel United is way easier. Completely different games, though, Mike. Completely different games. Completely different games. This is way easier. This is literally, I think this is like 8 and up. That's how easy it is. Like literally, look at this game box. Ages 8 and up. So you know it's an easy game when you can have ages 8 and up. So it's a very simplistic game. Very simplistic game. That's why I'm just not sure it's going to be for me because of how simple it is. Because I need a little bit more strategy to it. But I mean, we're going to try it out. We're going to see. We're going to try it out. We're going to see now. All right. So we've. All right. Take the master deck and shuffle and place it face down. Then place the villain's game pieces in that location. Face down to next to a random location. So we're gonna randomly determine a die. It's gonna random 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just gonna be his starting location. It is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna be in New York Police Headquarters. So that is where our Red Skull is gonna go. I did buy this game secondhand, but it came painted. So somebody did a really good job of painting these minis. So thank you for that. So he starts over there. We got our 3 heroes. We have Hulk. Rawr. It's Hulk. We start in the opposite area. We also have Ant-Man. Again, I did not paint these. Do not give me credit at all. These are really good, though. I can't believe I got them painted. That's nice. And we have Miss Marvel. Yay, there's Miss Marvel. All right. I figured I would try 3 heroes that nobody ever plays. Because why not? Because why not? All right. So we shuffled this up. Boom. We now have our decks, which has got all of the Hulk, all the Ant-Man, and all of Miss Marvel. We're just shuffling their deck together because we're playing solo. All right, so we can move that. Somehow I did not get in this little cube, so we're going to make a little, you know what? We're going to give him a little red cube because why not? Give him a little red cube. Why not? I got a million of them. All right. Put that away. Put this away. Move the keyboard back to where we need to go. All right. So shuffling these up. So we got a nice and shuffled deck. All right. Set that aside. Let's just make sure we didn't miss any rules here. Okay. Okay. Right. All right. Yes. All right. Turn sequence. Right. Yes. Solo mode. All right. All right. So there we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And we're going to cut one last time from the middle of the deck. Don't see where it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 5 cards because we're playing solo. We're ready to start. These are our cards. We are ready to start. All right. Turn sequence goes as follows. Villain turn. Add a master plan card to the storyline. We're going to resolve effects in order from top to bottom. Draw a card from your deck. Play a card. Resolve your actions, storyline, blah, blah, blah. All right. So we draw a thing. Then he is going to move 1 clockwise. So he's going to go to there. And he's going to place thugs. I need to get them. Need to get some of these guys out. There we go. All right, so he's going to place 2 thugs in the location he goes to, which there is 2 spots available, which is good. And then 1 to the left, which actually is going to be up there, which he actually will fit. And then 1 to the right, and actually that will fit as well. Fortunately for us, he went to like the worst location he could have gone to. Now, we have 3 different things we can do. Rescue civilians, we can clear threats, and we can defeat thugs. Once we fill up any one of these cards, it gives us an ability or activates one of the villain dashboards. So the first one we do, whether it's clear threats or defeat thugs, let's just say we defeat thugs, you slide everything down and you unlock this ability, which means the hero or the villain will get to go after every 2 cards as opposed to every 3 cards. And then when we unlock the second one, then we can start damaging Red Skull. So Red Skull will have I think he starts with the amount of damage as we would have if we were doing with 3 heroes. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think he has 8 health based upon the 3, since we're doing 3 heroes. I think that's right. All right. All right, so he does his turn. Then we get to go. If you're playing like 30 people, each person would take a turn. But if you're doing like what we're doing, we're actually going to be playing 3 cards in a row. So first thing first is draw a card. So you draw a card first. Then you play a card down in the storyline. And then you can activate your card and the card in front of it, obviously. Doesn't help us when we got Red Skull there. So, what do we want to do? We got a lot of areas over here that are bad because they're filled up. They have no more room. You see that? There's no more room there. There's no more room here. So if we go to add things to this location, we'll have to do the overflow, which means anytime we need to put a guy down here, instead we increase his track. And if his track ever gets to 20, boom, it's over. We lose. So obviously keeping this clear would be good, but we would need to move over there unless we use Captain Marvel. Now Captain Marvel has the Photon Blast, so it does 2 damage. So the only things you have are attack. And then you have move. And then you have like this heroic action. Heroic actions. So you can see with her photon blast, we can hit two into an adjacent location. So she could shoot two of these guys from her location. And then she would get to punch one, right? That seems like a good option. So we're going to... Actually... Actually, what are we going to do? That is a great option. You know what? We're going to do Ant-Man first. Ant-Man, which can grow. He can move, then bam, bam, bam against... Oh, it's against a single target. That's not going to work. Sorry, we won't do that. That'd be great against... Oh, wait. Right? Hang on a second. We got Bob over here. He could... He's got 4 health, huh? He's got 4 health? Alright, you know what? I'm changing what I'm going to do, but I'm still playing Ant-Man. I'm going to grow. I can move, then bam, bam, bam against a single target. So Ant-Man is going to move. And then he's going to bam, bam, bam against Bob. Bam, bam, bam. Which is going to take out 3 damage tokens off of him. Boom, boom, boom. Now we get to do a raw card. Boom. And I think what we're going to do... Okay. All right. I think the next card we're going to play is Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel will get to play her card and the card in front of her because this is United. That's kind of its thing, right? It's unite together. You fight together to defeat the forces of evil. So you always get to play the card that's in front of you. So with her card, she can move and then she can attack and she can activate her little special ability. So she's actually going to move first. Boom. And then, so that was the move. Then you can do these in any order you want. She doesn't get the top part. She doesn't get the special part, but she gets the bottom part, which is the move. And then she can fight, or she gets to do all this. Photon blast, she can do 2 damage to one adjacent location. So she's going to shoot that location, bammo, bammo, and do 2 damage to the 2 thugs there. We can't hurt him until we unlock 2 of these. So we can put the defeated thugs right there. And then she can do a damage to our minion there. Unfortunately, each of these guys require 2 damage to be defeated. So we can put like a damage on one of these guys to show that he's been damaged. I believe that's what that is. So that's her card. Now we can draw. Bloop. Always draw first, and then we got one more person we can do something with. Now whoever's going to activate is going to get a free fight. What is under here when we... Oh, nice. All right. So... All right, we're going to activate Ant-Man again. All right. And Ant-Man gets to punch, and he also gets another punch. So he's going to punch Bob. Boom. That's Bob's last health. So Bob is gone. We defeated Bob, the agent of Hydra. When we defeat him, he just gets moved, and now we have an end. Each location has an end of turn ability for heroes that are there. This one says you may swap one card from your hand with one of your cards in your storyline. This is a storyline. So getting these cards back with all the special abilities on them are really good. So we want to defeat Bob. So that's one punch. We can still punch. So we're going to punch this guy. Boom. So we killed 3 of these guys already. His turn is over because he activated his 2 things. But at the end of our turn, we're going to swap one of our cards. We're going to take something like just this little wimpy like move card. We're going to swap that with Photon Blast, I think. Or no, you know what? We're going to activate it with Ant-Man. We're going to take the Ant-Man one. Yes. Much better. All right. And you keep these in order because obviously right, you're supposed to have these all laid out. I don't have enough room. So what I'm going to do is after we're done, we're just going to kind of tuck them maybe if I slide that up, we can move the villain up, put the villain, and then put ours. There we go. There we go. All right. That's a little better. All right, let's try that. Let's see how that goes. So again, we would keep our chain out, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is the last one that was played. All right, so the villain gets to do his thing now. Let's see, do we still have our 5 cards? We do. All right, this is basically your health as well. So if we lose all our cards, boom, we're out. All right, so Red Skull is going to move 4 locations. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to bam. So his bam is deal 1 damage to each hero in Red Skull's location and increase the fear track by 2. So he increases his fear track by 2. 1, 2. That's his bam ability. Now he's going to put 2 thugs in that location. That's not good because there's only room for 1 thug, which means we have an overflow of 1, which means his little thing is going to go up. Then he's going to put a thug here and a thug over there, but again, there's no room over there, so we're going to go up another 1. All right, so that's what Red Skull is going to do. His turn is done. Back to our turn. We draw a card. This is a wild. So you have a wild, you have a heroic inspiration, attack, or move. All right, we do need to clear out some of this junk that's over there. Wondering if we go try to take out Crossbones there. We get a free fight. We get a move. And then fight. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to him. How much damage? We need 6 damage. Wow. We need 6 damage to him. We do have the Hulk. So we could put the Hulk out first. Problem is, if we put the Hulk card out first, he only has 1 guy's location to punch. is let's see, move cause 1, 2, 3. I need him to move. Okay, so we're gonna play our first card. It's gonna be Miss Marvel. She is going to punch to get rid of this guy here. And then she is going to activate a thing so we can get, if we can get rid of this, right, then it'd be easier to kill those other things. So the wild we're going to activate is this. That's our first card. Our second, we get to draw Bloom. Ooh. Move and a, all right. All right, so that goes kind of over that now. And I think what we're going to do is activate oof. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Edward. He already had 1 damage on him. He already had 1 damage on him. That's why it only took us 1 to take out that guy. I think what we're going to do is play this as our second guard. I'm going to activate this. Which, oh, that goes there actually. And then there's the wild. I'm going to make it heroic. So we completed that. Ding-ding-ding. All right. So that is actually, oh, that's actually clear the threats. That's the second threat we've taken out. So that takes care of that. And we still have a move if we want to use it. Which do we want to move? At the end of her turn, she may move up to 2 things or any combination from this location to any other location. Yeah, she'll do that. So she's not going to move. She's not going to move. All right. So at the end of her turn, she can move up to 2. So she is going to she is all right, she is going to move these 2 thugs over here. Boom, boom, boom. Wait a minute. Actually, you may move up to 2 from this location, any other location. Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. She's actually going to move these 2 thugs over here to Hulk, and you'll see why here in a second. Because obviously we're going to draw a card, and we're going to play the Hulk, and he's going to punchy, and also get to move and do a heroic action. So he is going to place the heroic action. He's going to punch this guy. He's going to punch this guy. They're both dead. And then he can move, and I think he will move there. And then you may swap 1 card from your hand with any 1 card in your storyline. Oh, this is her storyline. So I think what we are going to do is we are going to take, obviously anything with a single is not as good as a double. And obviously the ones with the extra text on them are really good. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to trade in. Now the question is, do we want to trade in an Ant-Man or a Hulk? We're going to trade in an Ant-Man. for a Hulk. All right, which is actually going to be our last card then. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see what the Red Skull does. There's actually, wow, I am, I came into this with very low expectations, 8 plus. Like, literally, you can attack, you can move, and you can, like, heroic action, and that's it. And all the heroes pretty much have the same cards in their deck. There's like one card that's different. Very simple stuff. I came in very thinking, I don't know if I'm going to like this. It just doesn't seem like there could be much to it. But I'm telling you what, I'm actually very impressed with this game. Just first impressions, right? We've only played like 15 minutes now. It's like literally, there's a lot of strategy to it now. There's a lot of strategy going into this with just the few actions you have. Crazy. All right. Let's see what Red Skull does here. Red Skull doesn't move. No movement. And he does Hail Hydra. Discard all civilians from his location with... Oh, no, wait. I got to finish reading. Discard all civilians from locations with heroes and deal 1 damage to each of those heroes. Advance the fear track by the... Oh my god, that is crazy. No, that's like serious damage there. Because she's got 1, 2, and I've got 1 over here. That's 3, which means when we take damage, we got to discard a card. I just want to discard this one. No, we're not going to discard that one. We're going to discard this one, and this one. Put them on the bottom of our deck. So now we're down to 2 life. That was crazy. Discard all civilians from locations with heroes and deal 1 damage to each of these heroes. Advance the fear track by number... Oof, we're down to 2 life, 2 hit points. And now you can see we don't have very many choices left of what we can do. That really hurt. That really hurt. Stinky. This really feels like a great family weight co-op game, and the expandability is great. They just added PvP and campaigns to the latest Kickstarter, along with equipment cards which stay in play and teamwork cards if you have certain teammates together, and purple colored heroes who can also be villains. Really? Wow. Yeah, I mean, of course they can add a lot of things to it, but... All right, well, we have 2 cards here. We get a heroic action. We could move. Yeah. All right. So we're going to move Ant-Man. Boom. And he's going to punch. 1, 2, 3. 3 punch. Oh, I got to draw a card first. Right. Right. So he does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. That's card number 1. All right. Oh, and he gets a heroic action, which he will use to rescue a civilian. So you can move. You can actually move again, actually. Which... Because he has a move and then he has another move up there. Does he want to move again? We can take out Madam Hydra over there. She's a pain in the butt. Oh, yeah. He's going to go here. Boom. You may swap one card from your hand with one card in your storyline. He will swap this one with this one. Hang on a second. It says end of turn. Now the question is, when is end of turn? Is that when all the heroes are done moving? Hero turn. Draw a card from your deck, play a card, resolve an action, blah, 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 resolve any special effects, location effect, and then hero damage. I'm assuming you wouldn't get to do this, like, would you? Would he get to do that again? Like, literally? Because, like, literally, he could, like, literally, he could swap this, like this, right? And then he can activate it again, right? Boom. The second guard, then we get to move, boom, do 3 more damage, 1, 2, 3, boom, take out Bam, right? And then he would get another move. Oh, I got to draw a card at the beginning of my turn. And then I would move back here and do the same thing and swap it out for this card. So that is crazy, that little combo. But that's, I mean, that's kind of a weird situation, but all right. And then our last card is going to be, it's going to be the Hulk. And he's going to get to move, boom, and then punch, punch. That's going to get rid of those two. Oh, I should have drawn at the beginning of my turn. I keep forgetting that. And then at the end of your turn, you may move to any other location. So he is going to move. Where is he going to move? He's not going to get any more movement cards because we only have 2 Ant-Man cards. So maybe over here where there's a lot of enemies. Oh, and we completed our 3rd thread. So we're pretty close, actually. We're pretty close to having 2 of these completed. Once we get 2 of them completed, we can start hitting him. And we got the Ant-Man who can do like 3 damage right off the bat. So that is the end of our turn. Let's see what Red Skull does here. He's going to move 2 spaces on 2. And he's going to bam! Deal 1 damage to each hero in Red Skull's location. Well, it's a good thing we don't have anybody there because we don't have any damage. 2 damage would kill us. And increase the fear track by 2, so up to 6. All right, and then he adds 2 civilians. That's awful nice of him. Civilian there, and a civilian there. And then he goes to add a civilian there, but he can't, so it's going to increase it by 1. And he goes to add a civilian here, and we will add 1 there. Okay. So literally, once we get another threat cleared and 2 more thugs, we can start attacking Red Skull. Only thing we have is Ant-Man, though. That is not great. Not great. You know what? He's got 2 fight, and he's got 2. Oh, we got to draw a card. Draw a card. Right? We're going to draw a card, and then we're going to play Ant-Man, which is going to get 2 fight, boom, boom, which is going to be enough to activate. That's going to activate that. which slides this over, which means now the villain is going to act after every 2 cards, which is going to be a problem. But, oh, he didn't have a move. Damn it. I needed a move to get this. Damn it. I needed a move to do his heroic actions to finish this up. We don't have a move. Maybe I undo that then. Hang on. Rewind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on. Rewind. We don't literally have any moves other than this card, which sucks because this is the one he does his little punch, punch, punch. It's okay. That's all right. We can do that then. All right. So watch this one. He's going to activate his move, which is going to go there. Boom. Then he's going to activate his grow, which is a move. And then punch, punch, punch on a single target. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on Madam Hydra. Then he gets punch, punch from Hulk. Boom, boom, which is going to take out Madam Hydra. Boom, boom, which is our 3rd threat. No, that is our 4th threat. I am sorry. That is our 4th threat. We took out Madam Hydra, Crossbones, Hydra Elite Troopers, and Bob, Agent of Hydra. So that is our 4. So we will remove this. These will slide down. And now Red Skull will activate every 2. We've only played 1 card, so we got 1 more card to go. All right, let's see. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Damn, we need some more civilians, people. We need some more civilians. Unfortunately, we got no attacks. All we have is heroic actions. This is the worst time to get these. All right, well, let's worry about... Put this down. He's going to get a move, which he's going to go to here, and then he's going to get 2 heroic actions. 1 heroic action, 2 heroic actions. One thing I did forget. When he landed here, it activates this location. We got to discard all of these. 1, 2, all 3 of these. And we would have advanced the track 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So he would have scared all of them away when he would have showed up there. Okay. All right, so now we've only played 2 cards. He gets to act. So it really ramps up once you start doing that. But we're ready to kill some civilians. We might be okay. 0 and a... Oh, no. He bamming. So he doesn't move. And he bams, which means he hits... He hits Ant-Man for 1 damage. And we're going to get rid of this card right there. Wow, we have 1 life left. And he's going to increase it by 2. He's up to 12. Okay. So then these go back. Our turn. We draw a card. We need an attack. We did not get an attack. That is crazy. What is under this card, though? End of turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. Oh, that is huge. That is huge. So we will play... Wow. we will play. Oh, we gotta use a move. Okay. No wait. Yeah, we gotta play the Ant. Yeah, we gotta play the Ant-Man one. All right, so Ant-Man will put a thing down. Boom. Which will get rid of this. And then he's not going to move, which means we can draw cards until we have 3 in hand. We have 1, 2, 3. Excellent. All right, so that's our first action. Our next action is, all right, here we go. We got some attacks now. Here we go. We're only going to get one more action. We draw at the start of our turn. Okay. And it is going to be Hulk. Is it going to be Hulk? It's going to be Hulk. Who is going to do a heroic action. No, he's gonna hit those 2 thugs. Boom, boom. He's gonna kill those 2 thugs. Which is now we've completed 2 objectives, which means we can now we can now hurt the villain. So that was his 2 attacks. Then he's gonna do a heroic action. He's gonna rescue this guy, which is gonna go there. Now, if we fill up this last track, which we don't need to, because we can start attacking it, but if we do, all our heroes get to draw a card if we can fill that up. All right, so that was this Rose action. And then he can do a move. Now the question is, do we risk moving over there? And I think he does. He's going to move. All right, so that is it. If he doesn't kill us this turn, we might be able to do some damage to him next turn. Now he's got 8 life based upon 3 heroes. I don't know if that changes in the solo mode or not. Let's look. Because it might come down. Can you discard to redraw? You cannot discard to redraw, no. As far as I know. So, oh, Madam Hydra would have banned. Deal 1. Why would she have banned? Why would she have banned? Red Skull never landed on her. Oh, when he landed on her. I get it. So when Ant-Man went over there to bam her, beat her up, she would have done 1 damage. All right, so we could have prevented that by taking a crisis token. So we'll just assume we took a crisis token. All right, one thing I was checking was the solo. Doesn't say. Doesn't say, and I don't remember what I was even looking for, but okay. Where's our hand of cards? Here they are, right here. All right. So Hulk ends there. They draw cards until you have 3 in hand. We do have 3 in hand, so let's see what Red Skull does. Moves 2 spaces. 1, 2. And then he's going to add 2 thugs to his location. Well, that could have been a lot worse. 1, 2. Oops. 1, 2. He adds 1 here. And he adds 1 here. All right. Oh, and he would bam, but we don't have anybody there. Thank God. All right. I think he's in. I think he's in. I think he's in big trouble. I think it's time to start. All right, so we draw a card. Oh, we got another photon blast. Look at that. All right, so this is what we start with. Damn, we needed a move. That's what we needed, was a move, so she can get in there. I could do 2 damage. I could do 4 damage from Captain Marvel. And we'll take on half of his. And if too bad we can't get this. You may move up to 2 in a combination, right? That's at the end of her turn, though. All right. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Darn it! Too bad I don't have a single move. I do have a wild card, but I need it for her, not him. But we're gonna. Oof. Damn, it's almost a waste, but yeah, we're gonna do it. So she's gonna photon blast 2 damage into an adjacent location. Bam, bam. She's gonna hit him twice, and then she's gonna use her regular punch to punch this, and then she has 2 more fight, which she can't literally do anything with, which kind of sucks. And she's gonna photon blast again. Shoot him, bam, bam. That's 2 more damage. 1, 2. And again, she could fight, but she can't. Oh, wait a minute. Before she plays this card, she can activate her end of turn and bring these 2 guys over. Boom, boom. And then when she plays her next card, then there will be 2 guys to kill. All right? And that will be it. All right. So that, we should have drawn a card at the start of our turn. We got 3 wild cards for Ant-Man. All right. Let's see what Knucklehead does here. He doesn't move. He bams, which is okay because he doesn't hit anybody. Hydra Insurgency. For each crisis token, the heroes have, advance the fear track by 1. Well, it's only 1. It's okay. And he didn't do any damage to us? Oh, that's crazy. All right. We are... Oh, we draw a card. Draw! Okay. Well, we got... Look at that. We got terrible, terrible, terrible draw. I thought when you pulled a BAM from the villain deck, that activates all on the board. I don't think so. I think it just activates his, but I could be wrong. All right, see you later, Edward. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. We only need to do 4 more damage, so we're going to do this wild card. We're going to have a move. All right, and then I'm going to play this, which is going to be punch, which is going to do damage. Oh, we should have drawn at the start of our turn. And then we should have drawn at the start of our turn and played it. Oh, no, wait, that would not. No, that's right. We should have 3 cards, right? Deal 1 damage to everything else in this location, discarding all. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So literally Red Skull has got 1 hit point left. So unless he can do 3 damage to us, or he can get a whole bunch of damage, I think we are going to be okay here. Let's see what he does. He moves 0. Oh no! Discard all. Okay, that is 1, 2. No! That's 3. And deal 1 damage to each of those heroes. No! Oh, that's it. We lose because that's 3 damage and we don't have any. Yeah. Bam. Oh, my God. We should have won. We should have had him. Oh, my God. That's like the worst card. Ah, wow. 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 I mean, there was no way we weren't going to do one damage to him because you got a wild card. All you have to do is use the wild card to punch, right? There are 3 cards. We had a move. Ah. He had 1 stinking hit point left. Wow. What a bummer. Hail Hydra. Discard all civilians from locations with heroes and deal 1 damage to each of these heroes. Advance the fear track by number of civilians discarded this way, which would have been 3. 1, 2, 3. It was up to 16. Wow. Bummer. Well, we didn't win. Darn it. I would. We're gonna try this again for sure. We're gonna try this again. I'm just probably gonna leave the same setup, and we're gonna pick this up later. Um, what a bummer! It came down to literally we were to kill them next turn. He had to kill us that turn. He had to knock us out, and I didn't think there was any way for him to do 3 damage, but I guess there was. Wow. Wow. One thing I do need to check is the BAMs. And then I think this means when he lands in this location. Wow. What a bummer. Wow. I just cannot believe what a bummer that is. What a shocking turn of events there right at the end. That was crazy. Good for Red Skull. And it's actually good for the game design. Like, the heroes thought they had it in the bag, right? How many times have you watched heroes? Oh, we got this in the bag, and then boom, something happens. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Oh, we lost. That'll teach you. That'll teach you, won't it? Wow. That was pretty good. Yeah, I liked it. Like I said, little bit of, I thought, yeah, it can't be too much this game. Like, you literally can't do much. But there's actually a lot of strategy in this game, man. There's a lot of strategy. What do you do with your few little actions? And do you try to take out civilians? Do you try to uh, rescue civilians? Do you try to kill the thugs? Do you try to clear locations? Which heroes do you choose? There's that's and that damage, man. That damage is brutal. I guess we learned do not end your turn with red. Well, I guess no. I guess it doesn't really matter. That 1 card, Hail Hydra. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's where. So we can't. We got to get rid of the civilians. We got to rescue the civilians. I mean, we learned now. You can't just be in a location with a bunch of civilians. We got to make sure they're like priority number 1. Get them rescued. Because otherwise, they'll come back to kill us. And I'm resetting everything up so this way, when I'm ready to go next time, I'll be ready to go. I can't believe I thought there was no way in the world he was going to do 3 damage. Because, like I said, cards in our hand are damage. I had 3 cards. I'm like, there's no way he can do 3 damage. Yes, he can. Ah, bummer. That is good, though. That is really good. It's really good that the game makes you play honest all the way in the end, even if you got the advantage on the. Oh yeah, one thing I was checking was like literally the BAM. We want to know when the Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So we activate the BAM effect on the villain dashboard, as well as the BAM effect on any threat card. These effects complicate the heroes. Okay, so it is also, so all right. So Crossbones, if you can't go kill him, you don't want to end your turn on his turn, because he'll do 2 damage to you. So there is that, and then the same thing with Bob. Hero starting the location. Take a crisis. All right. So there is that whole do you end your turn? Where do you end your turn mechanic, which I think, you know what, there's a lot of expansions for this already. I mean, a ton. There's like 5 or 6 different ones you can, maybe even more, you can get with Spider-Man and Black Panther and all kinds of different ones. I'm gonna have to maybe pick up a few because I think, you know, the more stuff they add, the more rules, the more things they're adding to the game. It's not just new locations. So, pretty good. I'm I was a little worried that when I got it, it was going to be a little too simplistic, you know, because I like a little meat to my bones. I like a little meat to the bones. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll have it for you again later tonight when we try it again. We're not going to let Red Skull beat us. Heck no. We're going back after him. All right, we'll see everybody then. Until then, take care, my friends. We'll see you real soon.